tell y'all something, a story, okay? This is crazy. Like, this is really crazy. So I remember when I was diagnosed with bipolar, I remember when my first manic experience is when I was listening to 88.9 and then Shaheem was on. And the song was Chicky Coming or something like that. I was listening to it. And all I know is that during that second day, that week, I was hospitalized and I was singing songs about Wu-Tang and Shaheem saying, Shaheem is coming, all on the psychiatrist floor. I was crazy about Shaheem, like Wu-Tang. That's all I listened to. So I had to get my mind stimulated to something else. Like, I think in the doctor that was watching me, that was evaluating me before I went upstairs to psychiatry when I was 14, he was like, I think 106.7 would be better to stimulate her mind. Because I just wanted rap music. And I just remember, all I can think about, like, I just remember on the floor, like, I was like, you know what, guys? I think one day I'm going to be in the industry, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And in the age of 19, I discovered my hands picking up things automatically. And now I'm on, like, TikTok, and I see these people, and it's like, I've seen this before I'm doing it. Like, it's weird. And it's like, I talk about these people, and I didn't know I was going to be on TikTok or whatever and doing these videos and stuff, but I kind of had it when I was manic and I was saying it. But they put me on a lot of medicine, but they took me off a lot of medicine. Now I'm only on one medicine. I used to be on like 14 different drugs a day. Now I'm only on 5 milligrams at night. I'm doing good. I'm a single mom, cosmetologist. I need to renew my license, but I just want to put that out there. I just remember, like, growing up, like when I was like all on the psychiatry floor when I was 14, I was always flowing, freestyling, because when I was manic, I was on my best behavior. And like, I was like flowing. I wrote a song with a girl up there. She said that, I think she probably took that and did her own thing. But, and they always see me dancing on the floor, and then they was like, Shalina, you can dance. I was a little bit more thinner, but I'm coming down, you know, as you can see. But I was always dancing on the floor, like during my manic experience. I couldn't sleep, but now I sleep good. I haven't had it ever since my daughter, my hormones switched. And it's like, I haven't been through those stages before. Like, I've been doing good. Like, but I just remember, like, the age of 14, my first manic experience, like, I was singing, I was dancing, I was, you know, like, that's where it takes me. Like, I never been on a suicidal part. And if, like, you know, if I was, then I'll probably talk about my past or whatever, but things that, you know, when I wasn't true, because I took marijuana before, and it kind of messed me up, 10-5 medication that drew me crazy. So it's like, I did that was when I was young. I was on all types of things. I was hanging with a lot of dudes on all types of things, and I don't even, you know, I just be a single mom now. But I just want to put that out there. Like, my first manic experience, I remember listening to 88.9, and Shaheem came on, and I was crazy about Shaheem because he had a hat full of hair, because I'm a braider. And I just remember, I wrote songs about the Wu-Tang. I wrote songs about people. I was singing. I was dancing. Yo, I was really flowing. I even wrote a rap lyric with a girl, and she was up there, and we was on Beta 5 at Children's Hospital. And I remember, I don't know, when she come by this video, we wrote a song together. Like, she set some verses, and I set some verses, and we were writing on the floor. And if she had a pen, she could have took it and did her own thing with it. But we were flowing, like, cause I know when I was manicky, I started doing poets. I was like rhyming, and sometimes I rhyme when I talk too. But yeah, it's like, it's just natural. My daughter be like, Mom, why you rhyme when you talk? I'm like, I don't know, it's just natural. She's like, you know, you could be a rapper. And my daughter told me a few days. She told me a couple recently, and I was like, huh? And like, sometimes, like, really, I just remember those days. But now I'm doing good. I'm only on one medicine and just vitamins. That's it. But I just remember my first manic experience is when I started flowing. I was dancing. I was singing. And the things when I say it wasn't true, I was on something, man, that people didn't know. And then my mom's like, oh, yeah. And I finally came forward and told my doctor and, you know, and people. and they thought it was schizophrenia, but nah. Like I was just telling, I was on something. Maybe when I was doing the thing, maybe something was in it. I don't know. It just didn't agree with me, so I don't do it. And like sometimes when I stay in most of the time, because even though I smell it, whatever, like I know because it's illegal now. People smoke marijuana all the time, but and they use it for medical issues and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't smoke. I don't drink. No. I just take my medicine because I just listen to music. My drug is medicine. My drug, medicine, and music, and staying healthy and being me. But I just want to put that out there. Like I just remember my first manic experience. I was crazy about Shaheem, and I was singing the song, and I remember I was manic, and I was singing, I was rapping, I was like singing all on the floor, like psychiatrist floor. I swear to God, if they had this on tape, what they might do. But I was singing about Wu-Tang, and I was crazy, and I was just singing and rapping and flowing and doing all this stuff and dancing, and everybody knew me on the floor, and they was like, Shalina, you could dance. And I was like, thank you. And they said a goodbye book, you could dance very well. Like I was doing like choreography because I used to be with the Wayne Center, and I used to do Broadway, but I had to stop because I got sick, so I didn't finish. But it was like the Strand Theater, Broadway. I did that, and I sing too. But I told you I was a singer, but I come from a musical inclined family. But I just remember like, and I used to do choreography classes. I used to go to choreography classes and go every Saturday. But I got caught up because I was hanging with guys and doing things that just. Yeah, but I don't know. But that was then. Yeah, I just remember my first manic experience. I had to put that out there. Like, I can remember one thing about me: when I'm sick, I know. And when I'm sick, I can remember a little bit of what happened during my manic states. That is crazy. And the doctor said, that's beautiful. And that's why they always say, you want to hurt yourself? Like, no, never. But I do go on a manic state. And manic states, I ain't been manic for years. Like, I've been doing so well. Like, I just take 5 milligrams. And after my daughter, my hormones switched. So I guess that kind of, I don't know. It was weird. Like, you know, you like postpartum depression, but mine switched it. Like, I got better. Like, but I still take medicine because, you know, I have a mental illness. I was diagnosed at the age of 14, but I'm now 42 and 43 in May. But I just remember my first manic experience. I was listening to 88.9 the radio because all I do was listen to the radio. And I was listening to Chiggy Cummins, Shaheem, and I just went off. Like, I was like, oh my God. Like, I was just singing on the floor. I was flowing. I was making songs about them, doing choruses, doing different choreography on the floor. Yo, my history of music, I swear, man. But I used to sing when I was smaller. That was before that. Like, I was in a group. My mom took me out the group because at the age of 14, I was dying because she know I was in and out of hospitals. And I even got a day in my name. So, you know, part of it is Never Give Up Day in the city of Boston. It's Never Give Up. Every October the 18th, because Boston Public Schools always held me back. They stopped me from graduation, so I fought. And I found my high school diploma. And then I took that high school diploma. And then I went to Empire Beauty School. I finished. I got my license. I need to renew it. I'm just saying, I have a story to tell. And the doctor told me, if you ever write a book, I will be the first one to sign it. That's what she said. And I had a doctor named Dr. Robinson that diagnosed me, but she's in New York. Last time I heard, Dr. Robinson, she was the one that diagnosed me. She had glasses, braces, and I used to and I was so manic, and I used to think that was Shaheem's mother. It was crazy. I was so sick, and everybody knew. But yeah. And growing up, I was always fighting. I had being bullied. I had bad skin. My hair was falling out. And then when I got older, I ended up being mature and started connecting. I know that made, you know, friends that seen people that went to school with me. I don't know if they remember, but it was during the time when I went to middle school. My brother walked across stage with me, and I was in the hospital. And when I was in the hospital, my school brought bouquet of flowers for me. And I remember before I hit to the psychiatrist store for the age of 40, they brought a bouquet of flowers for me, like the whole school, because I didn't graduate. They brought a card. Mr. Sidbury was leaving. And I just remember I had a fight before that, but then after that, they brought a bouquet of flowers for me. And then I was like, wow, like I'm older now, but damn, like those were the days. I mean, everybody goes to something when they're growing up, but you're older now. You got kids, you know, you mature, you know. But I just want to put that out there. My first mannequin experience, I was in the 88.9. Because I was in the hot 97, 94.5, 88.9, or 106.7 when the doctor said that was soft rock was better for me because it stimulated my mind better when I was going through manic. I was always singing and dancing, and I couldn't sleep. I could not sleep. I could not sleep. I was up for like hours and days. They had to put me on 14 different drugs. And when them drugs kicked in, it did not agree with me. My motor skills, I gained a lot of weight. That's why I'm coming down again. I was heavy, went back up, went back down. But now I'm on 5 milligrams at night and I'm doing well. I sleep and everything. I can sleep. Like, I'm doing really good. I'm a single mom now. I stay in the crib. I take care of my bills. I do what I do. I talk to family. I may try to connect with people, but I'm trying, you know, can't trust everybody that I know now because I learned. Very gullible, very naive. I believe everything, but now it's like you live and you learn it. You know, I just want to put that out there. I was off the hook when I was manic, yo. I was off the hook. Oh my God, I was off the hook. I was always singing. I was always dancing. I was always doing something. Couldn't sleep for days. They had I was on something too, because around that time, because that's what they didn't know, but I know now, but that intensified medicine that make me worse. So the medicine and that weed was not, whatever it wasn't agreeing with me. Because I felt, you know, I had to smoke a little weed trying to get in the crowd, and I did hang with guys and stuff, and I guess that kind, and I don't deal with weed either, because the weed, you know, weed kind of makes me want to, you know what, or hungry, or, you know, it makes me hungry, it makes me tired, and it makes me want to, you know, have, you know what. So I just choose not to do it, because weed kind of changed my mental status. I now know, like, it just makes me tired, it makes me cranky, it just makes me want to just, you know, have, you know what. And I just noticed that now. But I mean, might have passed me a few years ago, and I was like, nah, I don't like the way it made me feel. And he was like, all right. And I was like, he said, you wanna? And I was like, nah, I don't like the way it made me feel. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't like the way it made me feel. It makes me wanna, you know. And I just chose not to do it. That was years ago for my daughter, but I just can't. You know, like, weed is like a drug, whatever it was. It didn't agree with me. Made me sicker. So I never did it again. And that was years ago. I must have been around like 18, 19. Yeah. And that was it. And I had my daughter around 23. I was pregnant with my daughter at 23, and now I'm 42. I would love to have more children, but I don't know who to connect. If God allow it, I would, but I can't, because I'm taking care of the one I got now. And the way things are going out in this society now, I don't know. But I think I broke the record, because many moms, they have babies like at 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Like, it happens back to back, like 6 weeks later. Like, but for me, I'm not doing anything. I satisfy myself. I just listening to music, and it just satisfied the intellect of my mind. Like, pick up on the vibes. Like, I can pick up on R&B, slow, whatever. And like, it just brings my mood to a different level. Like, bro, like, for real. But yeah, I just want to put that out there. But now it's like, I like music so much, but my favorite was LL Cool J, because when I was growing up, I must have been about 2, but I used to always hear the music, the rap videos, and stuff of my older brother watching it and stuff, and then I got hooked onto it. So he was like into the rap music and stuff, and then I was into the rap music. I used to hear it, I'm like, yo, I like this. And then I had the headphones and I started doing it, like, yo, like, like, I'm hooked, like. But I like music, like, and I'm from a musically inclined family. Like, my mom used to sing. My grandfather was a quartet. Like, I got a lot of family that's in the industry too. Basketball players. Michael Red Milwaukee Bucks is my cousin. Um, yeah, I don't boast it, but I'm just humble like it. But I got a lot of family. According to my uncle, he said I was related to Usher, but I don't know how true that is. My grandmother was from Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. So I don't know. He said by marriage, but my uncle was deceased now. That's what he told me. And he's also said my family, Barbadian and Cherokee Indian. I know the Cherokee Indian part. My grandmother was Bajan. I know that's what I heard. But on my mom's side, it's country, Indian, and Irish, mulatto, and black country. Like I have a lot of family. Like we mix with all types of stuff, but I'm still black, and I still think it's beautiful, and I don't put nothing past my race because I know who I am. But I just want to put that out there, yo. Like I just remember. Like, I have a photograph memory, and I remember last time I was in a mall, and my brother did some type of breakdance contest, right? And there was this dude that came up to me. He was around a lot of people, and he was like, yo, what's your name? Can I get your number? My family was right there, and people was over there, and he was like, I was like, where you from? And he was like, I'm from Queens. And I was like, that's all I remember. That's how vivid it seemed. And I tell my mother all the time, like, Mama, you remember that day we was in the mall when I was about 8 or 9, whatever, I was young. And this guy came up to me and he was like, I'm from Queens and whatever. And I like New Yorkers ever since. Like, I'm just connecting. And my mom's friends were from New York. It's like, I've been to New York. When I first got my nose pierced, this nose ring right here down there, I got my nose pierced. My mom said no. I kept begging her. Then they ended up getting it. Like, I don't know. I just remember, like, I don't know. I just remember, like, I can remember old phone numbers. I can remember everything, like photograph memory. Like, we all got this. It's a gift, but we know. I just want to put that out there. Like, whoa. Like, I have to go. I'm about to leave now. I'm about to, like, relax and listen to some music or whatever and relax or read a book or something. But the Bible or some scriptures or something. But, yeah, I just want to put that out there.